like I said before, I didn't put the characteristics of me in the petals. I chose to write my name. In the center, I wrote 3 words, which is passion. I think passion is something that defines me in life. I am passionate with whatever I try to do. Like, for example, I'm passionate with my job. I am passionate about drawing. I sometimes knit, knit scarves, and when I start, I want to finish. I get passionate about it. I think I'm a quite determined person. Like, once I set my mind on something, I try to achieve it. However, I think I'm sensitive. Determination and sensitivity, sometimes it's more the determination that wins the balance, and sometimes it's sensitivity, but I think I can combine both. In the stem, I chose to put family, because if it weren't for my family, if it weren't for my parents, if it wasn't for my husband, and this is the family of the parents, the family I grew up in, and then I have the 2 petals, Stavros and Eliana, my children, and then they produce the extended family that goes on to make me who I am today. And I think that whatever we do in life and that surrounds us, at the bottom it's hard work. I mean, we need to work hard if we want to achieve things on a professional level, but also on a social level. Even maintaining a friendship, it needs hard work. You can't just let things flow and you go with the flow. If you do not spend time and energy with some things, then maybe you leave things to luck. So you need to work hard if you want to achieve something. So that's pretty much me.
A side that is not artistic. So this is my flower, whatever it is. Okay, the stem is me, because someone has to start everything. The first word that I wrote was father. My primary quality right now is being a father of 2 boys, and they start and finish my every thought. The second I wrote was being a runner, because that's what fuels me, actually. Some people say, okay, you never get tired running. No, I come back more energized after a run, and a lot more calm to deal with everyone.
Yes.
And if I don't go, I'm a horrible person. I know that. I know that I have no patience, I have no concentration, and I have no energy.
Decided to write the words that describe her under each petal. Emotiva, emotional,
capace di adattarsi,
flexible,
curiosa,
curious,
pigra per lo sport.
lazy because she doesn't practice
Mi piace solo yoga.
She loves yoga, but no.
E poi
The last
è il
one,
mio centro, cioè la mia famiglia.
her family, which is the core of her
Le
life.
scritte sotto perché non mi piace parlare di me, quindi
She wrote all the words under the petals because she doesn't like to talk about herself, which is very
bisogna
important.
aprire.
You have to be patient and open little by little and find what she's like. Find out.
Great symbolism, thank you.
She got carried away.
Yeah.
No way. Okay, which one?
Cato. Stop. How is that?
These are the most important adjectives at the moment. And then ci potete rappresentare di più?
The adjective that the most represents who I am is multitasking. She's very crazy. She does 10 things at a time, at the same time.
And then, friendship. Curious.
Versatile.
And
Thank you. Thanks a lot for sharing.
Okay, on my motto, I'm a simple flower, but someone. This is who I am. I am sensitive, independent, joyful, empathic, and strong.
Thank you. Lovely. Simple, but full of complexities if you take a look at it carefully. Yeah? Maybe she chose a simple flower, but all of these concepts have a very deep meaning. Huh?
This is what I am.
Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot.
I am Portuguese, so I am Portuguese at first.
Okay.
This is my name, Ana Margarida. The teachers are in the middle, not because are the most important, but question of colors.
Okay, no problem.
Teachers, books are read, and films I saw, and trips I made.
Okay.
After my hometown, I'm a urban person. I was born in the city, so I see the world like an urban person. The sports I practice because give me resilience and to be like a better person. My family, of course, and my friends.
Thank you. Thank you, Selena. A very resourceful way. You didn't have to cut it. Practical, he's a man, stereotype. Yeah. He didn't have to cut, he didn't have to color in, he was finished in like 5 minutes.
Practical.
Yeah? Practical, exactly. And very creative.
And efficient. I played by the rules.
Yes, you did.
5 pedals, Apostolos, not 7. So, the leads,
Yes.
Maria and Alexandros, my 2 kids. F is for Fotis, myself. I try to put myself in the middle. It's the pedals is the word click. I know it's not spelled like this, but I start my day with coffee, and I end my day with coffee. L is for learning. I like to learn a lot. I is for ideas. I have a lot of ideas. Sometimes I feel that I cannot myself do all the ideas. And K is for kids, my kids, and that's me.
Thank you for this. If I may say, if I may interpret this, can we go back to this one, please? Apostole, can we go back to this one, please? Like, if we take a moment and interpret this, the stem is what keeps the flower alive. So if it weren't for Olga's resilience, she wouldn't be able to bloom. And it's very important that she's aware of that characteristic of her, and she expresses it through art. So maybe she couldn't find another way to express it if she was in a different context, but through art, she found a way to symbolically express that trait of hers. Thank you very much for sharing, Olga. Who wants to go next? Samas?
This one. No? That one. Yes, so this is my flower. I won't be starting in the middle. I will explain why. First of all, my name is Olga. I don't know if I have to say that at first, okay? My biggest petal and the most important aspect for me is that I'm a mama. I'm a mom. Okay, so my son is my best part of my life. I love to, first of all, I have to start by saying that I'm not great at arts and crafts, and hopefully my artist friends won't be seeing this.
We're not here to judge.
Yeah, but like I say here, I love experiences, new experiences, and although I'm a bit shaky right now, and I'm quite nervous, I never skip out of such experiences. I like to participate. So I'm a loud person. I like to laugh a lot, cry a lot also, but everything I do it loudly. And
She's Greek, you can tell.
And I move a lot, I move my hands a lot, that's why I love to hug people and touch people and be in contact with people. And now in the center is this yellow yellow piece that says sad, because quite often I struggle with depression and being sad, but I do not want to let this define me. These are the rocks in my life, the things that define me and that make me strong and make me overcome anything that makes me sad. And the stem, in the stem I said, I write resilient, I'm resilient. So in spite of that, and because of everything else, I like to think of myself as strong and resilient. So thank you.
The interdisciplinary team who created a material adapted to the culture of Greece, and especially the country. Of course, we wanted to know what's the experience of the partnering schools, so we received the feedback from them after its training in order to improve the curriculum. And our final goal was to expand this training, so we tried to expand across the country. Especially in order to assess the local needs, we listened to teachers in Greece and we learned from them. We created this training, which consists of 6 training sessions. Each one lasts for 3 hours and they occur on a weekly basis. Especially in the first session, which is more introductory, we'll try to listen to the educators and understand the mental health concerns that occur. In the second session, we try to help educators gain the most basic knowledge and some skills to support and protect students' mental health. So we can say that this level is more about observation and communication of the typical difficulties. In the third session, we go a little bit further, so we are trying to help educators identify, support, and protect students with mental health difficulties. So at this level, we are more about to support and follow up, and we are focusing on the problem, so the mental health problem specifically. In this session 4, we continue the same topic, but we go a little bit deeper. In the fifth section, the aim is to help teachers identify and support students who are at the risk of harm. So at this level, we are trying to guide them more in practical ways. And in the final session, we continue with the same mindset, but we also wanted to show them the network mapping, which is available on the website, and I will talk about it later. And of course, we want to receive the feedback from the educators.
There are a lot of things in common in our educational systems in all 3 countries. There are some specific differences, but more or less, I think that there are more things that bring us together. I mean, we have a lot more things in common than differences. What we realize is that the need for support is big in all 3 countries. I think that there are steps being taken in all 3 different educational systems towards that goal.
Especially after the pandemic.
Yeah, especially after the pandemic, really, yeah, with special needs teachers or psychologists or social workers. But we feel the need that we need to have more of those actions taking place, not only for our students, but even for ourselves and for the teachers, to have a support system. And such actions as this, again, not only from the material that we collect, but from the experiences that we share, the ideas that we exchange, I think that they can only help us bring more to our schools and to our students. And that was my experience from the talk we had.
Yes.
Thank you. We shared, of course, what you said. We concluded that we always learn when we share things, and that's what happened here during these days. We also talked about the need for a European program, especially for southern countries, in this field of mental health. We find it's mandatory because our similarities are so many. We are sunny countries, we are poor countries, shall I say, and we need to tackle the same problems.
What I wanted to add to all this is maybe in the next Erasmus program we can create educational material with interactive videos and that all teachers, especially teachers, psychologists, social workers, can educate themselves through a massive open online course, and all this learning to get into practice, something like this, to be more practical.
Maybe we are going to apply for a new Erasmus project, make it Thrive Plus.
Plus.
Yes.
Okay, good idea.